Hey guys, welcome to Silver Lake Honey channel. It is mid-October and we are doing the check of our nuke and package hive, and it's probably the last check the bees of the year. As you can see on the ground, bees are kicking out the drones. They're done for the season, getting evicted from the hive. You can check this one right here. Bees are bringing in the pollen. Beautiful day. It's like around 70 degrees. Bees are flying, and we don't have that many beautiful days left. It is mid-October here in Midwest. We're experiencing cold nights and we have frost. We are wrapping our bee season. As far as our beekeeping tasks, now is the time to put mouse guards. I just put like a half-inch hardware cloth so the mice can get in. Hopefully we're done with feeding, with my treatments. Some beekeepers, they've wrapped their hives. I don't wrap the hives, but if I have older boxes that have holes or have gaps between them, I might use tape to cover the gaps, or maybe use something especially from behind as a wind block. So this time of the year I don't really like to open the hives, but I just want to show you very quickly what's the situation of nuke and package hives. We monitored throughout the whole year, and now we're wrapping the season with these two hives, just to show beginner beekeepers the difference between nuke and hive and compare. I would always suggest you to go with at least two hives so you can compare them, or you can share resources from one another. This time of the year it's not really good to open the hives and break the propolis seals that the bees have made for the winter, but I'm just going to show you very quick how they look like this time of the year. So as you know, I don't wrap the hives, but I always have insulation on the top of the hive, so I use this reflectix tape, and then use this pink insulation, so this way I never have condensation in the hive. I'm sure if you don't use this that there will be condensation. People have asked me why I don't run upper entrance. I always like to have closed system in the hive and have microclimate with only one entrance. It's like you have during the winter, if your heat goes out and you have doors open, you're still preserving the temperature a little bit, but if you open your window too, you will create a draft and it will be a lot colder or a lot hotter in the summer. So that's why I like to have closed system with only one entrance without the upper entrance. But we live in Iowa. There's sometimes really harsh winter with a lot of snow, that after the snowstorm you have to come in every time and check and clean the entrances. So bees will not suffocate. Carbon monoxide is not gonna kill your bees. This is closed system, and I think it's a lot better and healthier bees this way than have constant draft in your hives. So this is the propolis seal that I said, that bees are made between the frames. And whenever you break this propolis seal, they have to work again to seal it again around the edges and between the frames. So this time of the year I wouldn't suggest any propolis removal or anything, whatever is propolized and they have this extra accumulation of propolis. They use it to fight diseases and viruses, and like the name on Latin, it says propolis, or before the city or before their place of living. So they seal everything, and that way they fight against diseases and viruses. So this is the nuke hive. And this is all stored honey. All stored honey. I don't see any brood, so the bees will cross and then winter like half on this frame and half on the bottom frame. You always want to have this thick, I call it honey domes, above their heads and also on the sides. So these on the bottom box, also on the sides, you need to have honey. So the honey, if winter cluster goes like this, all around them, left, right, and especially up, you have food stores. See, really thick honey. This is what you want. If you don't have this, then you should feed them to have all this full of stores. Preparing for the winter, you know, they're reducing their brood pattern and then filling the gaps with honey around the winter cluster. So we're not gonna dig down. In the bottom box, I can see they have plenty of food. They need like at least 6 to 7 frames, you know, and they have all these frames are full of honey. So some of them have nectar, not capped, but most of them have honey domes above their heads. So now we're gonna check the package hive. Let's see what's going on. So this is full of nectar, capped honey. First frame is full of stores. This is full of honey and nectar. It's all capped honey. There's no brood. You can see a lot of stores. Okay, so the package hive has got some brood with nectar around. Okay, this is all nectar. So one frame of brood. This is all nectar. It's full of nectar. And this is all food, and that's all food. So there's only one frame of brood with the nectar around, and all the rest is capped honey and nectar. So these two hives, they're ready for the winter. I'm not gonna bother them again. So they have plenty of stores and they're ready. They have been treated for mites in early August, and now I don't need to wrap because these boxes are pretty good. I did put a mouse guard in front of the hives, and I have insulation on the top with the reflective tape, so these hives are ready for winter. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.